Gentleman Ghost. Good afternoon. What a nice, cloudy, warm day. A little bit of wind too. Oh, over the fence over there. Well, I'm in the public space, but over there is a rugby field, and I think the guy driving the tractor is doing something to the turf, to the lawn. Maybe it's one of those machines that punches holes to aerate it. But if there's a game, yeah, you can go in. There's many fields here. There's field, and behind there is a field, and behind is a field, and another field, and another field. At least 6 or 7 fields, and then there is a Nissan Stadium. Wait a minute. No, it's Ajinomoto Stadium. And beside the stadium, there's another sport complex. Oh, Hornets flying. Well, I'm gone with the wind. Do you need to pay to go? No. This is, public free park. Usually the parks that are remains of somebody's residence, taken from the samurai, and then some rich guy bought it, then he forgot about it, then he gave it to the city, and the city struggled to keep it beautiful. So in these cases they charge some amount of money to enter. But usually it's really cheap, like $3, and that's how they keep these parks. But not many of these parks are left. Most of them have been just taken apart. If there was some residence of some lord, so many buildings don't exist. Like most of them are gone. They used to have hunting lodges, falconry, hunting, that stuff. Yeah, it's all gone. If you go to the city where you think these things were, there are marker stones only. Like here was the villa of Prime Minister Tojo. But nothing remains anymore, just a marker. Or here was the residence of the Miura Anjin, the samurai from England. Actually, normal person from England who became a samurai. Oh, if you saw the new series, Shogun series, this is his story, kind of. But it's fiction, so kind of. Even today we don't know who his people who's his what do you call it? Not ancestors, the other way. Who his descendants are. Nobody knows. It's incredible how much history happened around you, especially if you live. Yeah. It's kind of cool because you can dig into this history and see what was here, 100 years ago, 50 years ago. Like these areas here, just nothing, like farmer fields. Just that area over there, that was actually a farmer village by the water mill and the river. And, some houses here and there spread out. I bet that road was like the road to Edo. But I don't think this place here had anything much. Like the bigger centers, where today's maybe train stations, they were stations. Like you send a message, you go from one station to another with one horse, then you pass the message on and go until these places kind of still exist, because you can see like old shopping streets still in those places, or like there's a marker that here was, you know, this kind of building, and here was for horses. Sometimes there are even buildings left, but not much. And of course, you know, like very sophisticated hotels from Middle Ages for the samurai lords who would come. You know, they would be, you know, everybody was walking back then, so it was a lot of walking. Yeah, if you had to walk from here to Kyushu, it would take you months. That's maybe 1,400 kilometers to cover. And sometimes there are a few places that have been completely preserved. Whoa, beautiful crane, heron. Spooked him. Did you hear about the bomb exploding at the airport yesterday? There was some airport, not here. The runway just exploded because there was a World War II ordnance. Airplane is coming. Hooray! Hooray! Where is it? Approach to the runway. Nice. Yeah, basically there was a runway, taxiway, airplane passed through there, and then the bomb exploded by itself. Can you believe that? What a weird coincidence. I mean, how many bombs are around here, I wonder? Scary. It was paved over area, like a taxiway. What is this guy eating? Something tasty. It's a frog. Ugh. That frog. I guess yummy for that guy. Oh, you listen to the news, yeah. Yeah, there is an app for the phone, and it has fun things sometimes, and the news is always new. And also, if you have a Google speaker, you can set news from NHK World. Airplane has landed. People are going to deboard. It half a year ago there was this airplane that landed on top of another airplane. That was crazy because it was just here. I mean, on I think it was Haneda airport. Insane. Oh, here you can see the Ajinomoto Stadium. And here is another sport complex, roofed, with nice gardens. And all the stuff here is just fields and fields and fields. That over there, I think it's the university. And this is a police academy, and another university, and another field. And far out there is the prison where they keep everyone. I just realized today how close Haneda is to Tokyo. I always thought it was no. Narita is in the boonies. Narita is they built the airport in a village, and there were people attacking them, like throwing gasoline and Molotov cocktails at the construction and stuff. It was a big thing, and even today there are houses in the middle of the airport that they didn't sell their land, so someone is living there. But I don't know what kind of life can you have. You are in the middle of airport and taxiways, so every now and then you get some loud noise from an engine, and then all the stuff landing. But Haneda, on the other hand, Haneda is built kind of on the ocean inside the Tokyo Bay. So it's so convenient because you are in the city and you can just take a train, or I think monorail goes there. There's a train, and also there is a highway, and it's just, you just go there and they have lots of parking, jump on the plane, very convenient. And they have expanded it. I think last runway was built in 2010. There's one runway that's half island and half floating on the water. Very strange. And also I think they're going to expand it even further, to have 5 runways, to make it like a main hub, because Narita is so far, no one wants to go there. Originally they were supposed to build Shinkansen to Narita, and somehow it didn't take. They didn't do it, so only normal train goes there, which I don't know, it's maybe an hour and something to Tokyo. Shinkansen would be overkill. It would be like 10 minutes probably. But they've built really good highway there. Like, limits are amazing. You can go really fast. In Tokyo, yeah, there are probably some places in there where they have approach to the runway, but it also changes with wind, so you have to know from which direction the wind is blowing, and then go to the right place. There are also special parks around there where you can just chill and see these planes coming and going. It's a hobby, But it's really fun because, it's in the city, but it doesn't create a pollution because it's kind of on the ocean. So you can live close to there and still have airport under your nose and not feel like you have the airport. Convenience. Plus, the whole 2 terminals that stand there, they're like 2 huge shopping malls. And recently they've added another part with more shops. And they put some high-grade souvenir shops in there, a hotel and a spa and more parking. It's really becoming like the main airport of Japan. I think what's gonna happen is that Narita is gonna shrink because I think Narita is at its full capacity, so no, it's hard to probably land there. Sometimes you can see like 25 planes lined up on the runway waiting to take off. Yeah, Narita. Yeah. There are lots of trains. You can take normal train, which is super cheap, but it's gonna take a longer time. Then they have these Narita Express trains. Those are newer. They go really fast, but they cost more money. But also, really cheap way is to just take a bus. Bus is like the easiest because you just do nothing, and bus goes fast on a highway. Better than the local train. I go many times by bus. Buying ticket was crazy. Yeah, I don't know how is it now. Probably must be much better. Everything is in English, at least when you are at the airport. I remember before you had to look on the big map, figure out which station you are going to, and you had to pay that fare. And whenever it transferred, and the machine gave you a ticket, and whenever it transferred, you're supposed to pick the ticket back from the gate and carry it and then use it at another gate. That was crazy. Now everything is electronic, much more efficient and easier. I've never bought ticket for a long time now, like ages. Taxi fare from Narita easily over 120 cents. It's a train. Yeah, no, taxi is gonna cost you fortune. Now it must be maybe 300, depends where you're going. It's something, yeah, pricey because it's like luxury. But trains are pretty good. Buses are the cheapest if you can find the bus, because they go to special places and sometimes they don't go to the place where you want to go, so you have to transfer to another bus or another train, but then you're pretty much close home, or you just you drive your own car or a rental car. But driving is a little bit crazy, if you know what I mean. Lots of cars on the road, congestion and stuff, and without navigation it's probably you're gonna get a heart attack. You're gonna get stuck in an afternoon traffic jam and you'll be exhausted. But the trains are really convenient. If there was Shinkansen, that would be so cool. So cool. But it would be pricey. Very pricey. I wonder if it would be the same as Narita Express, or even more now. But landing in Haneda, it's beautiful. You just land and you are back there and you just go out, drive, and you're home. I think from Yokohama it's like 40 minutes to Haneda airport. Very convenient. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Happy Thursday and stay safe. Dream of Japan. Come again. Bye now, gentleman ghost. All right, scoping down. Yeah, take care.